it's not always fun and games. Seems there's some sort of accident up ahead. And as you can see, as far as you can see behind me, and as far as you can see in front of me, is people parked. Not sure exactly what's going on, but we're stuck. Take a look here. All the way, that's all behind us. Way back as far as you can see. Nothing. Everybody's just parked and waiting until they open the road back up. Not sure what's going on up here. But we're on our way back to San Antonio. We're in Jackson, Mississippi. I-20 westbound. Mile marker 38. And here we sit. I'll let you know what it's all about later, once I figure it out. Who knows, by the time we get up to where it's at, we may not even know. Sometimes it's like that. They clear it out and you don't know what's going on. You just drive on. If I find out, I'll, of course, let you know. Early morning in the back roads of Texas, on our way down to San Antonio. The time yesterday when we were stopped in traffic was because of a little SUV that, I don't know if it had a blowout or what. I saw a groove in the road just before where it slid off the road and it rolled and then caught fire. The whole front end of the hood and both fenders and stuff, the paint was burned right off of it. None of the windows were left in it. They were all busted out except for the front window. You know, the front glass was still there. But it's only about 3 o'clock in the morning here. We had just switched drivers. It's Jake's turn now. We are going to be going to Laredo. We have not gone to Laredo in, shoot, it's been over a year, I know for a fact. And from there out to California. I remember one of my first times going to Laredo. It was crazy. I had delivered to a place. This is back before the days of GPS, and I was going by map, and I missed the turn that I was supposed to make to try to leave out from the customer. And I ended up going down this road where the Rio Grande was on my right and housing and stuff on my left, trying to figure out how I was going to turn around and go back. Finally came out to where it all opened up and there was this big, like, office looking building there, and the road went under a bridge, and I figured, well, right under that bridge I could see a spot to the right where I could pull off nose in there, and I was going to back into the road and turn around. And when I got the nose of the tractor in there, I see a sign that said it was for Customs and Border Patrol watercraft only. So basically I nosed my truck into the boat ramp where the Border Patrol put their boats in Rio Grande. So I thought for sure I was going to end up in trouble because it said no trucks and all of that there. But I got turned around and got out of there, but they never did come after me. I saw a couple of them over by the river with their guns, and I was really surprised that nobody bothered me about it, coming in there with a truck like that. But I got out of there and found my road I was supposed to be on, and all was well. Crazy stuff that happens. It's back before the days of videotaping and all that. Then after that, we're going to go out to California, which is another place we haven't been in.
Say a command.
We haven't been there in a while. Out to California, let me see, probably what, 8-9 months at least? Maybe even longer?
About a year.
It's been about a year. It was when we first started working with our last company, Avco, that we went out there. I think we only went out there once with that company. I think we only went here to Texas twice. We came down and got candy or something a couple times here to Texas with the other company. But that's what the plan is for now. It's time for me to go get some rest. Looks like we're going to make our delivery just on time. The accident delay and stuff like that made it even tighter than it already was. We didn't like the schedule that we had. We told them that we didn't like it, but we're going to push and get this done on time. But in the future, we're going to steer away from all these tight loads. It isn't worth the stress. We make plenty of miles without having to do all that stress. We're going to stay away from that. I don't like trying to eat on the run, having to skip showers. Was actually thinking. So we got our load delivered in San Antonio. We've already come down to Laredo, picked up our load there.
Hold on, I learned a very important lesson today. Don't pay $7.50 for a burrito that you think you're about to get a meal with, because the Spanish gentleman next to me is like, oh yeah, you're gonna get the meal with Coke and some rice and a big burrito.
Yeah, the taco truck was a disappointment. Mm-hmm. Normally we like the taco truck when we come down here, but the one we found was not that great. We went down to the Stripes, which was on the corner. Wasn't real excited about that food there either, so I ended up eating peanut butter and jelly here in the truck. But we did find on our way out of Laredo this rest area where we're going to switch drivers because it's that time. This is the coolest rest area, so we're going to videotape around here and show you. They have like these pavilion and all these archways and stuff with this tile. Come take a look. This pavilion here is actually behind the trucks, but it's a perfect example of the other ones are like this too. They got like a tile roof, which is really cool, and this other kind of shiny tile on the whole thing. Got a picnic table. Lights up here.
I'm actually surprised that nobody's actually like vandalized any of this.
And you can just see
Welcome
it's a
to
beautiful,
Texas.
beautiful day. The crows here are pretty big. It's a little windy out though. I love the breeze, it's beautiful. And they have a couple bathrooms over here. So I'm gonna guess that the main building that we'll go in a little bit is probably closed at night. So this is an option for people to use the bathroom. And then I got another pavilion over there. What dog?
Oh, there's a guy with a dog. I swear I just saw him.
And this is
dog,
all the
dog was so cute.
all the trucker parking. Let's go look at the rest of it. So here's the main part of the rest area. It's almost done like a fort. Like it has a fence all the way around it with these archways. Really neat. Like that pavilion over there is yellow, all yellow tile. They have green ones and they have red ones. We'll look at the different ones. But this archway is really neat. Kind of like a tile. So cool. And like that pavilion is all red tile. There's another blue one in the background that you can see. Here we got one that's all yellow, along with a green one over there. Got this waterway here. You can see where Jake is. There's a little waterfall under there. That's so cool. This is a beautiful, beautiful rest area. Laredo, Texas. We are actually on the northbound side. Even if you're going southbound, you get off, you have to come across to the northbound side. And again, you can see more of the pond here with another waterfall in the distance there. Let me zoom that in.
So we're gonna have at our house.
That's beautiful.
We're gonna have a big pond like this?
I don't think we're gonna have one this big. This would be our entire property. This big. This is like a oasis in the desert. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but it reminds me of when we were in Florida, a plant called heather. But I'm pretty sure that's not the front side. It's like a copper material. Some sort of... I think it's made out of copper, Jake.
I don't know, it doesn't feel like copper.
That is awesome.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, maybe it's brass, yeah.
You kept taking my pictures.
That's pretty. So I'm going to take Jake's picture. As we go from behind this Texas thing that we were showing, I have all these beautiful columns as you walk through here. This is so incredible. Like, they went really out with the architecture on this place. Of course, these are where the bathrooms are. So I'm going to guess that these are accessible as well. So they just have those other bathrooms. I'm wondering if those other bathrooms were like the original ones. And then the tile that's inside this little breezeway area where this fountain is incredible. To me, anyway. Got a beautiful little fountain right here. Now look at this tile going up here. Isn't this amazing? And then there's like almost like a bell tower going through. You can see all the way from the road. I think it's got a flag on top of it, matter of fact. You can hear the birds singing and stuff. This is absolutely beautiful here.
This is Mexican now right here.
It's sort of a Mexican mosaic type tile, yeah.
The bathroom has like turquoise. Did you know that turquoise is...
Turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise is a Turkish name for, it's a Turkish one.
This place is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous here. Let's go look inside. See, inside they have animals on the wall. Is that an antelope, Jake?
Where?
Right there. Looks like
That's a gazelle, but I don't think they
maybe a gazelle. I don't know. Got some kind of fox-looking thing up there.
I think they're from Africa. Looks so cool.
Yeah. An armadillo in there with a rattlesnake. Some other stuff. Like an information desk here. More tile in here. It's like a you got a sticker. Oh look, they got like a bobcat looking thing up there. And then a little duck. I'm guessing it's a duck. Or is that a roadrunner? That might be a roadrunner.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's a roadrunner. And I don't know what that guy is. Somebody else, somebody can put in the comments what these animals are. Because I don't know what they are. You said the other one was a gazelle. And they got a saddle here. What's the deal with the saddle? It's got a note on it. It says, the saddle is made of black stingray application. It was donated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife. A black stingray application. So I don't know if that's what that is or what. I think that's what the black part is on there.
I don't know.
That's beautiful though. My battery's about dead, but I got this book here because I just found out that there's a slogan here that they say 6 Flags over Texas. And the reason why they have that slogan is because they legit have had 6 different owners at some point in time for this state. And originally it was owned by Spain, and that's what this first flag is that you see, the red and yellow flag flying. And now it's kind of hard to see this one, it looks white, but that's actually Texas under France. France owned it. And I'm going to show you in the book, it's probably easier to see kind of what that flag looks like without it flopping in the breeze. It's got those little chevron looking things.
Chevron. They're called fleur-de-lis.
Fleur-de-lis is the correct name for that. It's a French name. That's right, now that he mentions that. And then the next flag that you come is Texas under Mexico.
Which
So
is
after
now
France,
just the Mexican flag.
which is the same flag that is flown in Mexico, of course, Mexico. And then the next one is Texas when it was a Texas Republic. That's what that's for. No. And then after that, it was a part of the Confederate States. And it was Texas that when it was a part of the Confederate States, the Confederacy. And now, of course, it's part of the United States. That flag.
Good on me.
So that's pretty cool.
And
Amazing.
since we are in Texas, let's talk about that Texas is going to, what is it, supersede the United States? It's been about, what, 10 years since they've been saying they're going to do that?
They want to succeed from the United States. That was just a small group of people that did that. Well, I say small. It wasn't small, but it wasn't enough.
We're right by the highway,
But
too. It's hot. Really hot.
There's the Six Flags. Pretty sure it's going to be almost impossible to get them all in the same shot because it's pretty big.
I was like, I ain't got no food for you.
So we're here, and behind us you can see this plant that's partly trimmed, and this fella here is getting it shaped up. He's going to turn it into a heart. What's your name?
Alfredo.
Alfredo. He is taking care of all of this. He was telling us about the turtle that's in the pond. We're going to check out the turtle in a minute, and he says he gets to see a lot of people, so I figured I'd give him a moment of fame on YouTube. And say hi to YouTube, okay? Everybody say hi to Alfredo in the comments in here. He'll be able to see himself here on YouTube later on. Alfredo, you have a great day, man. We're going to go check out the turtle.
Y'all have a safe trip, man.
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye.
I threw a Frito
So,
for him.
There's the turtle. I don't know if you can see him.
There's the Frito.
He's kind of deep in the water, so he's going to be hard to see. But he's starting to surface there. There he is. They found this turtle, they say, walking around. Alfredo said that they found him out in the grass, and so they brought him over because they knew that he was a water turtle.
His name's Hank.
The turtle's name is Hank?
Yeah, I named him Hank.
But he's so deep.
Yeah.
Oh, you named him Hank.
I named him Hank. What's up, Hank?
We had a GoPro, I could stick it right in the water, but I'm not going to test the
I don't think Hank would like that.
waterproof of my camera. There he is. You can see him real good there now. Deep. There he is.
You see?
Yeah.
What's up, Hank?
Hope you enjoyed our tour of the Texas rest area and a little bit about history and the rest of the video today. That's it for today.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part of this was definitely this tile work that they have here is absolutely gorgeous.
Which is right here.
Just the
I don't know if you can see it.
just the architecture.
Oh.
And the architecture, which is really gorgeous here, the way that they got this set up with the columns and all of the tile work and all of that stuff. So the flags were cool because I learned about the history like that. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is the fountain. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's cool. So, what didn't you like about this?
It's gorgeous. I can't think of anything I would do different. I think they did a fantastic job.
I'll tell you my least favorite part.
He can always find something wrong with something.
Well, the fact that my lips are, you lick your lips, you walk out in the sun and instantly chapped.
Well, that's the desert. It has nothing to do with this place.
And, other than that, it's really nice.
So everybody, until we see you again, make every day an adventure and dream big.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.